So what's absolutely wild to me is the amount of negativity and bearishness surrounding ADA and the crypto market in general as of late. Specifically with ADA, people saying, "Oh, it's a stable, it's not going to move, it's just going to drop. This isn't good, blah blah blah." And then this is the exact moment that ADA starts to pump and leave people behind. And in fact, right now, what we're seeing in the charts is signs pointing towards a pump. Now, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. We have some important signs throughout the Cardano ecosystem taking place as well. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Now, I don't necessarily like to call when pumps are going to happen, but when certain things flash on the charts, they do in fact need to be addressed. Now, as the day has moved on, ADA's still been tightly stuck in between this 50-day and this 20-day moving average. You guys can see right now, it's floating around 99 cents, between there and $1, not really doing a whole lot. Neither is the rest of the crypto market. We're actually showing a pretty decent day, down 1.5%, many assets down 2 to 10%. So I'll take it. That's fine by me, right? Because while this is in fact taking place, although things may look a little bit bearish right now in ADA and the crypto market in general, there are actually some very important bullish signs. Now, that being said, before I get to the exciting things in just a moment, I do want to get to another exciting thing because we're actually seeing increases in activity within the Cardano ecosystem. Now, what's interesting about this is we typically see Cardano ecosystem activity pick up when price is pumping, when we're seeing good price performance. And obviously, we've been dropping over the last several days here. Obviously, ADA down since basically the 17th, so 5 days. And yet, despite that, we've actually been able to crack 50,000 daily active users on chain. That's a very important sign. And what's very interesting about this is we've been setting higher and higher consistent levels of daily active users on chain. So retail is in fact starting to wake up. We're starting to see the Cardano ecosystem used even more. And really, again, what I'm excited for is when we do bring in stables, when we get that, we get that ability to be the smart contract layer for BTC. There's a lot of exciting things coming down the pipeline. And in fact, Charles Hoskinson talked about this specifically and talked about getting it done in the not so distant future. So very exciting signs there. Now, where things are really getting interesting in terms of ADA is on my indicator. And again, if you guys want to check this out, there is a link in the description below. We actually did get a buy zone flash, which, doesn't always happen, but it tends to be a pretty good sign that we are in fact about to go on a run to the upside. Now, again, this isn't 100% perfect. This isn't a guarantee, but we look back at many of these times where this buy zone is flashed before. Back here, right before ADA obviously went on, we'll call it an 11% pump. Back here, before ADA went on an 8% pump. Back here, before it obviously went on a major rise to the upside of 30%, right? And this can be traced back. It doesn't always work out, right? Like back here, this led to a further downside. Back here, there was a little bit of drop. Obviously, it flagged it down here. There's been times all along the way where it has indicated, in fact, a very good opportunity to accumulate right before price begins to take off. But that's not the only thing I'm looking at here. In fact, when we look at the 4-hour chart in terms of ADA, which is something I don't look at terribly often, we're actually seeing some bullish momentum changes here. So for example, on the RSI, what we're seeing is we were in this period of bearishness. The RSI was below the signal line, and now we've actually come back up, we've stabilized, and we're actually fighting this signal line, getting ready to flip and actually make an extension to the upside. Same thing taking place on the MACD. You guys can see the MACD has slowed down. It is actually attacking the signal line as we speak. And in fact, we are seeing the momentum flip to almost neutral on the MACD as well. It's signifying we may be starting to flip into more bullish momentum. For example, the last several times, you guys can see right down here where this happened, we saw ADA flip around out of the bearish sentiment and start to move again to the upside, right? Same thing back here. We're into kind of this bearish sentiment, this negative momentum, and then we flip and we start to move to the upside. Now, again, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that, but signs are indicating we're actually probably in line for an ADA rebound. Now, where is that going to run to is a fantastic question, right? If we still continue to face resistance, if we don't get enough push, we may just come up and attack the bottom of this trend, which we don't necessarily want to do. Obviously, this can kind of turn us into a wacky head and shoulders here, right? Again, it's kind of invalidated because we're below what the neckline would be. Now, that being said, we may get an extension to a new local high here like we have in fact been doing. And this has happened, again, many times before. I can't remember where in the charts it was. I just kind of got blindly into this, but we have seen this carrying of momentum setting higher and higher and higher highs, while we're also at the same time setting higher and higher and higher lows. So momentum is actually a good thing for ADA right now. It's kind of strange again that people are in fact bearish. They seem to forget that although right now price has been down the last 5 days or so, look at where we were at just back here at the end of the year, right? We're still up off of this 83, 84 cent floor we were at. We're still floating around $1, right? This is not anywhere to complain about. And in fact, if we look back at history, those extremely exciting times in the market come in the next few months. January's been pretty decent so far, I would say. It's not exceptional. It's not super exciting, right? Obviously, the thing that caused a bit of a stir was the Trump and Melania meme coins. But now that those have kind of quieted down, it seems like everything from a fundamental standpoint is starting to flip back towards the bullish side. I think that momentum is getting very close to carrying us to the upside. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. As always, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice. Like I says down in the corner here, obviously I'm just letting you guys know what I'm seeing in the charts. I'm, as you guys know, a macro bull. I believe in the macro cycle until it's broken. And this is about that time where things do in fact start to get exciting. Now, of course, that being said, you guys know I still have my long positions open. And again, a lot of what that has to do with is me being a macro bull. Right now, my ADA long on BTCC, that one's up 115%. My one on Margex, that one's still up like 234%. Again, if you guys do want to check these out, there are links in the description below. If you do want to trade on leverage, understand that there is risk that comes with that. Now, that being said, there's some great benefits you can get. You can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses. You can earn a 10% deposit on your first time deposit above $500. But let me know what you think. Are we about to see this momentum start to flip to the bullish side? Are we about to get a nice ADA rebound? I have a feeling that over the next few days, now that this quote unquote disappointment from not a crypto mention in the first few days of the Trump administration wears off, people are going to get back on the bull horse. Oh, the bull horse. That was stupid. I don't even know why I said that. You guys get the point. But have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.